Hello everybody, this is LangCul, and today I'm going to be showing you how to transition your Pleco flashcards into Anki flashcards. Let's get right into it. Before we go any further into the video, I do want to let you know that all of the resources which will be mentioned in the video will be left in the description box below. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to want to do is tap these three lines right here, scroll down as is, and over here you're going to see an option that says export or import, okay? Click on this, and then click export, alright? When you export, there's going to be two options. You can either export as an XML file or a text file. This is up to you. However, personally, I prefer exporting it in a text file format as it is more manageable it's just more manageable in my opinion. So here in this section, you can actually decide settings such as whether or not you want both simplified and traditional characters. You can decide, once again, the file format. You can decide what categories go into it, whether or not to include Cantonese into them, whether or not to include dictionary definitions rather than customized definitions on there. So, and also to not include examples. There's a lot of different examples. There are a lot of things to play around with on here. So do this at your own discretion, do this as you will. But these are the settings which I think are the most convenient for what we are trying to do. Moving on, what we'll want to do is actually select the cards that we want. So in this case, I will choose the cards in categories. So you can choose what category of cards you want to export. Here I have selected the uncategorized category. So here are a bunch of words that I've studied that I want to export. Cool. Now what we do is we press export now. All right. We export it. All right. Simple. Export finished. Now I will see you on the other side. All right, so once you have your file saved onto your device, after exporting it from Pleco, there are going to be two ways of doing this. Either A, you can do it on the same device on your phone, which is not recommended whatsoever because it's going to be a nightmare to edit the cards and like format them. Or you can use your computer, which is the method that I'm going to be showing today, okay? If you want to do it with your phone, I can make a separate video if you would like me to. Just leave a comment down below. Today, though, the method I'm going to be showing you is going to be with a computer, okay? Cool. Now, following. Once you've been able to send yourself this file, what you're going to want to do is open it up on your computer, okay? Cool. Now, once you've been able to open up this file on your computer, what I want you to do is I want you to check if it has all the information that you want. Just edit it the way that you would want the card to be edited, right? If it has a definition that you don't like, get rid of that definition. If the character is not the one that you want on there, fix the character, so on and so forth. Very basic stuff. Following this, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go on a website that I have linked in the description below. The function of this website will be to convert your text file over to a CSV file, which is the file format which you need to import files into Anki, okay? So to import flashcards into Anki, you need to make your file into a CSV. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert this file. Once we've finished converting it, which should not take too long since it's not a very big file, what you're going to want to do is have this file on your computer, have it readily available, know where you're saving it, please organize your files. Then we're just going to create a new deck, right? And then we're going to import these cards into that new deck. You will probably notice right away that the cards that you are importing are not very well formatted. Yes, that is the downside of doing this. However, there are ways to get around this. If you are more tech savvy, you may know how to do it. If you do, please leave it in the comment section below. I did read this blog article which explains how to do it and make it organized. However, I think it's a bit of a hassle and not everybody has the device that the person in the post is, saying that you need to make this happen. So I think in this case, what you're going to want to do anyways, to have more creative freedom over your cards and to be able to modify it the way that you want, what you're going to want to do is edit them within the Anki app itself. So delete anything that you don't want on there, move around things that you don't want, add images, add audio with add-ons, so on and so forth. Once you finish editing your cards, there you go. You have a new deck with all the cards that you got from Pleco, all imported from Pleco. The only downside really is that you have to edit the cards to make them usable in the way that you want. Other than that, yeah, that's been the tutorial. Thank you so much for listening. This has been LangCul. Have a wonderful day.